Alright people, I'm doing a setup tour of my room. I'm going to show you what equipment I use and basically how you can get the same sound that I'm making. If you've ever heard one of my tunes and you thought, how did you get that sound? Why does it sound like that? How does it sound like that? I'm going to teach you that in this lesson today. So basically I've got the Korg Nautilus, which I don't really use too often. I'm not going to lie to you. This is the one that I've been using. The Korg Tactile, Triton Tactile. It's like you got the big boy thing here, the Korg Triton rack, which is the main thing that people are using in the productions for the early 2000 sounds and the grime sounds. And then basically you got the tactile version, which is basically that version right there is basically the version that's the kind of dumbed down version. It's like the toy version, even though it's got most of the same sounds on there, and you can really get technical with all these things here, change the cut-off frequency, change a lot of the things. So that's what I've been doing to kind of make it sound like that. When you be hearing my gliding squares and stuff, right now I'm using this sound. This is the Triton rack. This is the Triton Tactile. So I'm really using the same sound as that. So yeah man, so we've been using the Triton Tactile because the sound doesn't sound as deep as the Triton. It just sounds kind of, it sounds more clearer in a way because it's more like electronic and it's more compact. So if I start to put my Triton Tactile in, if I plug this bad boy in, you're gonna start to hear the sounds when I come onto like gliding squares. You hear that. When I put this up, listen. You see how much clearer that is. So much more brightness than the real hardware, which is this thing here. I can teach you how to get all of these sounds as well. So that's how I've been making my like Wiley remakes and stuff like that. I've been finding a lot of sounds on there. And when you use this thing, you got the gliding squares on here as well. Number 58. You can get the plug-in version as well. So it's all good. Like, it's got more depth to it. This version has more depth to it. It's just still missing frequencies. So this one kind of fills in some of them frequencies for you. So I guess a good thing to do would be to layer them both. You can do that though. I'm not really trying to do that too much. I'm just kind of messing around with the equipment. It's got nice drums on there. I'm also using these speakers, yeah. You know these ones, the Yamahas. And obviously, you can't be forgetting, man's got the Proteus 2000, the EMU thing. So that's basically all the old school sounds on there, basically as well, like the drums and that. You got the old school drums. So I'm giving you ideas right now on what you can do. You can also download the VST version of this, which has all the sounds on there as well. And then obviously I got the vinyls, which is another important thing, because if you're making grime and stuff, you want to make that old school sound. Why not buy some vinyls and then start ripping them off and then sampling them from there? So, you know, that's a piece of advice that I've got to a lot of you guys out there. So, you know, if you're really wanting them old school sounds, that's what I would say to do. So let me show you some other sounds in this. I found a sound in here called Supper Lead, which I'm gonna show you man now, and you might recognize it. It's from a Wiley song called Reasons, and he's used it in a lot of his other funk sounds as well, dubplate kind of sounds. So take a listen. If you put up this thing, the modulator, you start to get it more sounding like how Wiley would use it, like in Ice Pole. You got these sounds, you got even the sounds that they'll be using in like Skepta. You know, Jammer would be using this one. So yeah, that's basically what I'm using right now. And then the Triton rack is the main thing. I'll go into more detail in that later. Obviously, this thing's alright. It's still got the gliding square sounds in there for like the Wiley sounds. And then the other thing that I'm using is Fruity Loops. And I'm using plugs. I'm using some plug sounds in Fruity Loops with like my own drum kits and stuff like that. So like, I'm loading up these sounds in here as you see in this program called Plug Sounds. Man's got the old school drums and that there. I've also got this keyboard here, which is called a Korg PS60. That also has gliding squares on it. Obviously, you can be using anything you really want to use, man. Even the stock sounds and Fruity Loops are sounding good. You know, just having them on the channels there. You can do little mix downs like, do you get me? There's not much you can teach me when it comes to music, Fruity Loops and all of that stuff there, so. That's the main things that I'm using. Yeah. So, obviously I've got PC, I'm not using Mac at the moment. I've got my hard drive there with a lot of sounds that I got. I've also got, this is my favorite sound audio card thing. This Sapphire Pro 40, this is big. Like, this makes the tune sound good. Like, I'm using this at the moment, the Allen and Heath said thing. This sounds like plasticky rubbish. Like, it's not hitting the hardware levels. This is what you want to be using. You want to be plugging this thing into this and using that. That's even good. Even this Yamaha thing, I'm gonna let you know, this is good as well. This is like cheap as well, 30 quid. Anything you put through that's gonna sound good. That's Yamaha, so are the speakers. So yeah, man, that's basically just a quick little studio tour. Yeah, like, to show you some of the other sounds you got on here. When you want to do some wily stuff, you know, you go to strings, you go to brass, and in the brass thing you got like these sounds. Like, do you know what I mean? So you got. Danny Weed, like Thai Weed. And like all of the, what's it called? Shakuhachi, like. Wait. You know, like for all of the other sounds as well. You know, that one, Shakuhachi. What other things you got on here? You got like bassoon. You got like bassoons on there, you got harps on there. This thing is cheap, this thing is only like 100 quid or something. Two twos now. You got other things. It's just looking good. Like, it's like a dumbed down version of the real Triton, even though personally I think some of it sounds better. Not exactly better, like it's just sounding good. Like, do you know what I mean? Strings, you got the works on here, man. You got the sounds from flipping Da Vinci Eyes on You, like. Is that? sounds like this. Bare sounds. Even Skepta was using this, like, on the, even Black Ops, like, do you know what I mean? So you got them sounds as well. Organ sounds, piano sounds, drum sounds. Let me go through some of the drums for you there, like, got a lot of different grime sounds on here. Bare sounds. You know, like, Wiley songs like Frozen as well. All made on here. Let me show you. Yeah, man. That's the main. That's yeah, man. Up twins, log drums, steel drums. That's what Jammer's using for like his tunes. You know. Yeah, man. That's basically it.